item for all Salon people and then party them. Sierra Leone Media will be bringing you a variety of programs ranging from documentaries to discussions, interviews, news, views, sports and entertainment. Our programs will contain matters on development, governance, the economy and issues that are of importance to Sierra Leone. So, no left BNO because we get Bebe program then like Salon discussion, meets the ministers, the president's hour and the Gladi program, Look Me, I Look You. All this they start soon na www.sierragemedia.org. Now who's tem these?
Hill Valley Academy is a school that provides the very best opportunities for our students to develop, grow, and mature into young adults who are encouraged to become patriots as well as global citizens. We have high expectations and ambitions for all our students. We provide a caring, supportive, tolerant, and challenging environment in which all individuals can grow and flourish. A graduate of Hill Valley Academy is a well-rounded human being capable of making the most of what life has to offer. We actively encourage academic excellence with a sense of responsibility. We look forward to welcoming you to our school and to meeting you in the not too distant future, because together we achieve the extraordinary.
Hello, my name is Josephine Kamara. I'm the founder of You Can Do It Foundation. You Can Do It Foundation is a charitable organization based in Sierra Leone, West Africa. You Can Do It Foundation has been in existence for the past 2 years. We have been fighting gender-based violence against women and girls within the community. During the past 2 years, we have been offering psychosocial support, counseling, court fee, medical fee, including school items to the survivors of gender-based violence. However, during the lockdown of COVID-19, report received and confirmed that rape cases among a minor has increased tremendously within our community. Because of this, You Can Do It Foundation has secured the land to build an accommodation for the survivors of rape. However, this may almost become impossible without your generous support. We need your help to build this home for the survivors. Your help could be in cash or in kind. If you wish to join us to make a difference in a child's life, please go to our website, which is www.youcandoitcyf.org, or you can go to our GoFundMe page, which is Home of Hope for the survivors of gender-based. Or you can contact us with the details at the end of this video. We thank you greatly for your generous support, and thank you once more for making a difference in a child's life.
When I was young, Hello and welcome to another edition of Sierra Leone Media Live on YouTube and Facebook, and welcome to edition 3 or 4 of Head to Head 2023. Again, edition Head to Head 2023, they talk about politics within the diaspora and the people that we want to get involved in politics within the diaspora, they want to participate either on the front line, middle end, or the back end of politics in Sierra Leone, and also with the political parties then within the diaspora. The reason why we could bring come Head to Head 2023 now because we want to make sure say any representation will come up from the diaspora with the group for participate in active politics, whether in Sierra Leone or within the diaspora region. We want to make sure say we know exactly what's in your mandate, what you stand for, and what you could do differently from what you done to happen either within your constituency that you want to contest for, either in Sierra Leone or within the UK. Fortunately, we have the All People's Congress where they get their own inter-party election where they happen very recently within the past couple of weeks, and it don't be boiled up from Freetown. They don't do a lot of the lower level elections there, and now they start to do the lower level elections in the diaspora. They are very fortunate for they into this mix because we don't declare say 2023 is going to be an election year, and we start head to head, we get for deal with politics specifically directed to Sierra Leone. So now that margin then didn't fall under. That's why we've been having a lot of APCs over the past couple of weeks talking about the reason why they want to contest for the various different positions then we then get vacant. Now there are different political area then we then get now the diaspora. They get the one where they contest for global diaspora, where they contest for constituencies within the UK. To be honest, I am quite confused because I don't know about the region, constituency here, constituency there. So basically, there's a whole heap of differentiation of how they differentiate all the different regions there. So for me, they get a representation then. We don't do a couple of them within the past couple of weeks, and we still get a few more we will do. And we still get the lines open for those who are still interested. Reach out to Sierra Leone Media and consult any one of we will direct you to the right people and we supposed to talk to in regards of what's they happen. So I will say for sure, if time for make we get people and really on board, we're ready for look out for what's in the happen for Head to Head 2023 at the Sierra Leone Media platform. I want to say hello to everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook, and please don't forget to drop in any of your questions or suggestions or anything we feel to say we can talk about or we can highlight, because this is not election year. Everything is important. Everything makes sense. It depends on how you want them for being narrated to either the public or to the political party with the support. We've seen a lot of different changes that don't happen within the past couple of weeks or past couple of days within the politics in Sierra Leone. And that's not something we'll get for put up for discussion anytime soon. Earliest will be next week, so we'll have to give time to make it good, let people understand, say this is something that is happening, or possibly this weekend. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to like your Facebook page, because anything can happen from now. If you're not there with you, you're not going to forget the notification. But saying that, all what's not happened within the past couple of days, now something will make sense, will meaningful to the APC political party in the diaspora, because they don't get various different people who don't intervene at this platform where they aspire for positions. A few days ago, we have people in we can aspire for 2 key positions then. And today, we get in our midst somebody else where they can aspire for the position of district chairman in the UK&I. In the UK&I, I think it will be able to explain to you later on what we can come in waiting at the differentiation with the UK&I and the regions. Then we separate the UK diaspora network of the APCs, then we really represent at the different chapters. Then so today I want to introduce to now somebody, a young lady, a young, good-looking lady, nice smile, red for all. It gets all the red the way it is time for puts together. And what would they do the previous prep? We begin things, okay, which background would be nice? We'll go white. No, white no really fit them. Trust me, white no fit them at all. But not saying that, let me introduce to you none other than Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh. The only full woman who has to get two prominent surnames them, Bah and Jalloh. Mrs. Salma, welcome to the show. Say hello to the viewers and tell them short about you no more, and we'll see what they can talk about today. Over to you. Okay, Salma, let me unmute you and start again. All right, can you go on unmute and then you can start?
Yes.
Thank you. Over to you, Auntie Salma.
Hello, viewers. Hello, comrade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh. I aspire for be the chairman at the APC UK&I Ireland Band, the district chairman, the highest position at the land. Now the aspire for be, and me na the outgoing welfare officer. And I don't take various positions them na this party. I don't be deputy youth leader for many years, and I became the deputy organizing secretary. After that, I work under the capacity of social secretary and welfare officer, and now I am the outgoing welfare officer at the APC UK&I Ireland branch.
Wow, that's a short and brief introduction. So tell me small about Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh. Who are you? What you don't do? When you get involved into politics? Before now we'll go to when you get involved into APC itself in the diaspora.
Okay, me, as I say, me na Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh. I'm a politician. I don't be politician all my life. Since I was young, from Freetown, all my life, I'm a politician, but not only one party, we they call the All People Congress. Now this party I don't do, because I go say I come on a APC village, a Brookfield. Now they me born, now they are come out, and I not go any other side from Brookfield. I come to the United Kingdom. And when we come to the United Kingdom, we meet APC party na yeah. However, there was a small fracas, then began small misunderstanding. We make they don't be the exist because of the problem. But when we come as young people then, and we don't live with life, all we life na the APC party business and na Freetown, na we Brookfield community. When we come, we see say nothing no they go on na ya. When APC political activities, we call we serve and we decide say we form the youth wing. And I want for proudly tell una say I was the only female, only woman, only lady way within that organization the me na be a founding member of the youth wing, and I became a deputy leader at that wing day until the big establishment call we say why una they can't open other APC na ya we APC already there. We just tell them say well now because una not be one for do anything una they have problem. We intention for form this organization so that una self will try for make peace within una self. And we be achieve with goal because then be coped we, then talk to we say we not get bad intention, we na APC picking them, so then coped we na the main executive. And I don't think that executive day all this while since 2002 till now, and I'm still an active member of the APC UK&I Ireland branch. And I believe say I get so much experience because I train at the youth wing, when at the training ground for young people until I come outside at DESO. And I don't give so much that this party. The evidence are out there. But for the one that we don't know, I will explain small what I don't do for the APC party.
Before you explain small, let's go into what was it like as the only woman na the youth wing, and what's even like be for be part of the midst of men, 99%, and then the only woman? What's even like doing anything in it? Because if I say the party structures, yes, they operate slowly underneath the ground, but don't come and form the youth wing and then make them explosive, and be the only woman. What's even like?
Well, because I'm born in a family where na be just many men, so I always deal with men. My friends, they're mostly na men. So it be easy for me for mingle day. And majority of us, na bookfields we come out. So we be don't know we safe. We be don't they interact. So it be so easy and it be comfortable for me because I be then within my comfort zone. Now it make them call me. Then call other women them anyway, but nobody not be get interest at that time. Now me I be the only person we be get interest, but we work collaboratively. They not take me like say me a woman. I be always they like say me a part of the men then. Because if you deal with all men, obviously you get for behave like how the men and they behave. But
you get for woman up.
Yes, yes. But actually, they not be treat me any badly. They encourage me, they persuade me, they supported me heavily.
Okay, that's good. So now let's talk about what in the stuff that we want for highlights earlier on. Say for the people that will not know your role and activities in the APC over these years, you want to make them understand and know what in are some of the benefits that we don't bring come towards the party, and what's in everything that we don't do. We put the party in a different highlights to the entire diaspora as a whole.
Okay. As I say, the only woman at the youth wing, and I can tell when I say then we not even get houses or flats. We only have one room, and then we keep them meeting and then at the room and they for encourage we sell and support we sell, because at that time we be the opposition and I be the terrible opposition will be only get 5% sitting in parliament. So then they for encourage people and for can join the party, it takes so much effort. It takes grace because people are not be believe say the APC go kind of power again. People are be feel say the APC go die. So for encourage people and then it was difficult, but however we be able for work together, work with ourselves, try for promote the party. And as the deputy youth leader, I work with the youth them, that capacity they try for encourage them, for make them join the party, try for talk to them, say APC na the only party, we na like a family orientated party, na the only party where we sabi, na the only party where we know say get interest of all the people, all Sierra Leoneans, whatever you tribe, whatever your political orientation, they just care about the people of Sierra Leone. Say if we all come together and encourage people and for come, we support the party back home, the party go kind of power. And indeed that happened. We encourage people and because many people and come. We contributed financially, say when you do opposition is at a difficult time, but we be able to get much more money will be the same day. We make the party be able for then get the morale back and they're able to come in governance. But as I say, I don't did at this party for so long. After that, after the youth wing, after the be a deputy youth leader, I became an deputy organizing secretary where I work with Victor French of blessed memory. We work so much, it teach me so much in that organizing side. I get all the experience where I get in the organizing area because it teach me like how they teach person at school. And myself be pay attention, I learn, I able to do what they do. Then from there, after we get small problem, people can come for contest again for position them. The people in common are Freeton, the party hierarchy come, they say they set up an interim. The interim executive will inform, I'll be the part of that interim executive day. And at the interim, I will be the social secretary and the welfare officer. That is the area where I make my name, where everybody wants to be a welfare officer. But then they will be the look after people in. And not be easy like now, because now people and they do internet banking. So you can now you comfort of your house, any comfort where you there and send money, where you are raise money. But at that time, I get for the go meet people in their various houses, their workplace, place of worship, and I'm not a car driver. So at that time, I began for the worker, they take bus, and that's how passionate I be for me people in. And I mean, they do that when we get bereavements, when people are born, when people are sick. And I can tell you, say, I raised over £80,000 in the UK for bereaved people. People are sick, people are with problems. And that's not to be easy thing. But I be doing with a team. I be get people away, but they support me, not to be me wondering. But I mean, I be the face because I mean, I be the welfare officer. But I be get many people away, but they help. You know, for make her achieve the money then they for give and people away bereaved, people away they in need. And during that time and day, I can recall when we they go tell people who they go find bereaved people when we don't explain, we don't talk, we can get many people away to say, oh wow, APC not just a political party, this is not a family oriented party. They look after them people and they look after them dead. So many people be they join because of that. Because I can recall people like I say, oh, you can't form, when I get form, when I give will, we self join. So we're able to bring many people. Because I remember when I be the person at East Street, one lady say, oh, Salma, all 10 APC people and they die. I say, no, point of correction, not all 10 APC people and they die. I say other people and they die. Other political party and people and self they die. However, now we they look after we people and we die. I say, so now that make una the see say we they get plenty bereavements, but everybody they die. He say, okay. He say, well, me said go try for join, now for give me form. I say, okay, I will bring you form. You know, then not to be just the bereavements no more, I be raise fund for when we get this new government, everybody see how them be terrorize with people, how them be arrest with people, how them be beat and kill with people. Then I be raise fund for people. Whether you're not a politician, you're not a non-politician, I be raise fund for them, I send money, them places them, people who them be arrested, I sell ministers them and all that, former ministers them on all that, and they raise money for them and send them to them family them. So I mean, they do so much on that side. And sometimes, because me not supposed to work spontaneously, when I can certainly then I'm in a room, then I full room, I see somebody where they in crisis, I can just act swiftly and raise phone quickly and send all of a sudden, nobody send even Sierra Leone no more. Any way APC people and they were in distress, if I know, I raise phone, I call people and say, do you like to raise fund for them people and we people and they strain and they suffer. So I do all lensing and they under me office as a welfare officer. Then other thing the way people don't know where they do, and not be just they do and see what they do publicly. Other thing and the way they do behind the scene, because when people get problem, I know say they na APC, they phone me, and they go police station for help me comrades them. And they go hospital for go find sick people, and they help people we get immigration problem, and they help people we get social services issue, and they call me and they go courts with people, and they do all that thing and they but that thing and they nobody can at the public because you know they go announce people business. But I mean, they do them because of the passion where I get for me comrades then. Now the APC, and not just saying now where we day together, where people are happy or everything they go on well with them. As soon as they call, say Salman, this is not my problem. I say hold on, I'm coming. And people will get immigration problem and they phone me, help them with lawyers them, get documents for them. Some people I follow them, go to court. Some people I can just give them documents, then we'll sort them business. And people they will go attest to that. And I do that because of the love way I get for me comrades them, the love way I get for me party, and that make I do them. I don't be ever the thing say I will can't vow for any position, but I do them because I'm compassionate. I like for help people and that makes so many people elect me. I remember one time I go one, and I don't know saying so people and they really appreciate this thing what I do. Somebody die while go the burying. I think that me one game be the day we go as APC person. So one reverend be the day way somebody call me Salma. Not so. 90 one reverend be like I ask. He say, who Salma this? And the person say Salma APC. Now I say, no, that's not my son name. I say, me na Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh. Now I say, but that name they Asabi. The woman come meet me, the reverend come meet me, he tell me thank you. He not even want to come out near me again. Bring food, bring this, bring that. So I say, okay, so people they appreciate this thing so way they do. You know, so I'm very happy where they give to people you know, and now I ask people say forgive to me because I don't work for them, I don't do everything for them. I believe say them say forgive to me, support me, and I do all things and the way me not to be leader, me not to chairman. I be just be an ordinary welfare officer, a position where many people are number one because I like a position, I like an underdog position. So I do all the one in this. So if I get the opportunity for be the chairman, I will do more. And other thing in back way I do where people don't know. I went to Sierra Leone and look for job for people and people would testify that say yes, attest to that say yes, I did that for them. Some of them get jobs, some of them not get, but they still come appreciate me because of what I do. Say they not send me, they not ask me, but I do them. Because one incident be there where some people be there where they're in this country, but they don't believe in the APC. Because at the time where we did opposition, I be encouraged one or two of them for can join the APC, but they say, oh dear, Salma, no mix me by idleness. So that's how you say APC go can have power. I see you the dream. So, but when APC can have power, the former president in second term, see them people and they go get job. Then the people that will don't work for the party, don't pay them, use them, don't left them time, they don't do everything for this party, they don't be able to get jobs. So I go free on. I go ask, I be one for go see the former president at that time. So I meet two former ministers then. I say, I'm not happy. They say, why? I say, well, I explain like what I don't explain so. I say, so I will ask the former president waiting in criteria for his job. Now in the other ones, he said, no, Salma, you not go ask that question. You are sabi you. He said, I'm not going to allow you for go safe. He said, because you go ask that question, they direct, you don't able to turn them down. Then the other ministers, he said, no, there is nothing to tone down there. If you tone that down, you go lost the message, you go lost the content. He said, that's the only way for ask the question. However, they don't allow me for see the president. But because of that, they self-began ways them for help other people. And because not of the president, no more ministers, them, directors, they're all able for help, comrades them, and people where they in need for job. So they be able for help because of that thing the way I do. Then people and they get job. So one of them where I call them, when they don't get the job, I phone them and congratulate them. He says, Salma, don't be an hypocrite. I say, why? What you make you say, not be an hypocrite? He said, you know, if you say I don't know, say now you go lobby for me. I say, oh, then tell you. He say, yes. I say, well, I'm not be one to make them tell you. He say, well, they don't tell me. He say, I need for know that people anyway go testify to that. We go say, yes, that happened. The other one, he don't be get the job, but yet still he be so grateful. He cannot he can't tell me thank you. He say, because I don't be saying you, I don't be asking you, but you be sister, yes, I be need them, and that's how I work. I not like for count me chicken before they hatch. I like for duty, I like for surprise people you know. So now all them things there also I don't do, and as a welfare officer. So if I get the opportunity for be the chairman, people vote me in for be the chairman, I will do more than that. because at that time I will be talking direct with the president. You know, I don't need for meet somebody else for say I want to see the president. Then I forget direct contact with the president. Then I'm able to talk to me people because you need for advocate for your people then. Not to everybody will get the opportunity for the go free turn, not to everybody get the opportunity for meet with them. So me go able to do that for all my members there.
Okay, fine. That's a long introduction of what you have done in your capacity as a welfare officer. For endorse that, and I say for endorse that, I do I'm not deliberately, but I did it on subsequent programs that don't get you fellow comrades on this platform. For say, I have seen welfare officers perform. I don't mean not saying the welfare officer, and I did not mention you as a welfare officer then. But what we don't see, don't happen within political parties in the UK for the past 20 years where I'm actively involved in politics. I have never seen anything really match APC welfare initiative, because I don't see how much money they contribute to families them either bereaved, married, unado, Sarah, or anything, anything specific. And I don't see back again say una never just go with all this support, but una they overtake that entire events day with your membership, with your financial support, with your physical help, with your emotional help. So then they we don't give APC. Say no political party no they really do better than them in the diaspora, especially in the UK, where we don't see. I know we know for saying that behind the wheel. But now that I know, congratulations. And you actually have done more than enough for the party in name, for the party in structure, and for the benefit of people in a way they serve the party diligently. I believe, say, with all those activities that we don't pioneer for be the welfare officer. When on one of the positions the way people take for granted, like you clearly say, I totally agree with you. But guess what? You make a position of envy. Everybody wants to become that welfare person. Oh, that's not nobody got this. We miss out for be welfare officer. So it was a good thing. And if find back also say you don't work from the youth wing and you don't rise up to the ranks to where you are right now. But one thing I have to ask you, what has been the role of women within the party structures when it comes to administrative positions like a chairperson, secretary general, and all the other ways? I don't say welfare, yes, like you always think to say women are very good at bringing things together or collecting ABCD. But what has been in other positions then of trust apart from welfare, and how it relates to women then over the past couple of years of the party structure in the diaspora?
Well, it go surprise you for no say we don't get two women them. We na chairman them, chairperson them. One na the late Mrs. Kumba Momo of blessed memory. It come for become the chairperson where the former chairman gets a job. In be the deputy, so it just rise up to be the chairperson. Because normally na so it works. Then when we get, and she did a fantastic job on that side. So in a one person that will inspire me for lead, because it be lead in a short way that we not get problem, we not get argument. She was like a mother to everybody. She was so enthusiastic, so quiet, so peaceful. When you vex them, you can't talk to her. It just the ACA, they look you, it smile. So it handled that leadership day very, very, very well until we can get an interim executive again when maybe they part of. We can get Dr. Aisatu Kamara, now be a doctor. You know, instead we work very, very, very well. I always remember it gets a fantastic voice where it always they sing. Anytime you see him, it is sing. But I be a very good woman, I be a virtuous woman, and help people them. So the APC always don't give opportunities to women them. Even though not to be like an elected position, like how many they go now as elected member. that Dr. Aisatu was appointed, they be select him. Then the late Mrs. Kumba Momo be just rise to that position there because the chairman be go. So now I ask the man themselves don't do a fantastic job, especially me, outgoing chairman, the best chairman at the APC UK&I branch don't ever get. The most, I would say, I don't get word set for describe them, you know. They don't work so hard na that office day as the chairman. I think it don't take almost 7 or 8 years there, you know. You don't do well, Mr. Chairman. And all the chairmen them na the region, they all don't do well. However, I'm asking una politely, I plead to una for elect a woman, a strong woman like me, Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh, for come help una, but it's way una be don't do. For can add more na that area there. So the APC always don't get woman them where they na front line. We always don't get woman them where they work hard. At the moment, we get 2 young ladies there where they are the media team when a host. They're not just there at the back. Then they at the front side they work how they're supposed to work. We don't get financial sector when a woman instead don't work tirelessly, even in deputy. So we don't always get woman them na the APC. APC always promotes the woman them. You understand? But when it comes to the women's wing, we be get a wing where na be just the women's leader and the deputy women's leader. So we don't be get like a wing where we get all the position like how the youth wing be there. But with me as a woman, I began to tell the outgoing women's leader say, you know what, we need to get an executive woman, executive wing for the woman them, not to just wait time reach for where hierarchies then they come from Freetown. We call them, then can cook. I say no, they self need for be involved, then forget and the executive. And I will say me na one of the pioneers then for make that wing they day as an women executive wing. So we be always done they do well on the women's side.
Well, that's good because again, maybe some people not be able to forget the clarity say woman and not lead the party before because I know of Sikumba Momo late memories. This the other lady, Dr. Aisatu, first time I'm hearing about her name, I did not know that she was also a chairperson then. But I think say you don't make them clearly say the party has an open view to membership or leadership in terms of chair people or chairpersons in this particular chapter. But one thing where I want to ask, this particular chapter where now the UK&I district, now the new district, what did it actually consist of? Which areas then it covered? Is it part of the Midlands? Is it part of the other regions that were within the UK? Or not just specifically UK and Ireland? What's the distinction between this particular position and this particular region and the other one that really exists right now?
Well, we always don't get the region there, like I say, Midlands, Manchester, Reading, and Bristol. They always don't do. Then we get the headquarters now, will be called APC UK and Ireland branch. Then they want in the region them. But now then decide say London for be a chapter. London for be like a constituency. Okay. So then people are so where the election where we get tomorrow now for London because we don't be get London, we be just get the APC UK and Ireland branch executive where be comprised of people and self where they outside London, their other region, then they be get representative nada dispensation there. But now we want to forget the London chapter where I get million people in that chapter there where they ask people and for make them support. People we want for make a be the chairman. Unfortunately, they not get for, and that is one of the main reasons where I decided to take this interview because it conflicted. But people don't know waiting at the difference. I get 1 or 2 people will call me say, how you and your party go to come out for the same position? Because the lady where they come out for the London chapter chairman, Lady Shona, na my friend. So people have get that misunderstanding. I say, no, somebody come out for London chapter. Whilst me they come up for the highest job na the land, that are the district office. I say so that two different dispensation, two different position, two different thing completely. I say so, but unfortunately, the general public where one can vote for me because of the thing the way I don't do, I believe. Not so because I fine or because me not this or me not that. Now because of I don't work hard. Right. Now that make the one can vote for me. But unfortunately, I dey tell una all, una not go able to vote for me because the voting system changed. The voting system now you get for vote for the London chapter. And if my own people win where I don't put together, if they win, then they go able to vote for me. Then we get the region, then Bristol, the executive, then they get the election tomorrow. The one they will go get for win, Bristol, I don't campaign to them all. Then if they believe in me, then go join the people where they win in London for vote for me. So not to the general membership, they vote for me. Now a chapter, that is why I am pleading to everybody where they support me, where believe in me, where get respect for me, where like me, when I'm a friend and everything. May them vote for my own people away at the put. If not, I will not be able to be the chairperson because una not able. The only way una go do am na for if una want vote for me, una vote for them people here, then automatically them people here also be able to vote for me make I achieve my goal for become the chairperson of the highest job na the land.
Wow, I like the way how you end up the chairperson for the highest job. Not like acceleration and then slow motion and slow motion and stop. I like that. Okay, we now know say this now the concept of the voting system we get for take place next week Saturday, right?
No, this Saturday, tomorrow.
No, tomorrow, yes, I know. But
yeah, tomorrow na the London.
Election.
Yeah, next week Sunday.
Next week Sunday. Okay. Yeah. So basically, you don't explain the process of what's here for happen, which means all the people that really contest for tomorrow's election, now they get for vote for own election period when next week Sunday. So
including the regions then.
Including the regions. So basically all the regions there, Manchester, Liverpool, Bristol, Reading, and all them places they get for come together and do their own election tomorrow.
Yeah.
So is there any other reason behind why they make this break and bring these two different chapters then we make them separate? Is there any reason behind that? Just asking if you know anything about that.
Honestly, this is not like a normal election or a normal procedure when we officers decide say for do am. Una all follow the courts cases. This now waiting come on a court. Now the court tell we waiting for do. Now the court because honestly people they say me go see like for say now the courts, not so we say we want for do this because if now we want for do am, we go do am in a way where we don't always do am. But this is the courts tell we say no, not all man go come vote here or no, una forget London forget their own chapter. The other people they have for continue their own chapter. Then we forget the overall body where go be the UK&I Ireland branch district, and also we don't also get the diaspora region, where we said go get for like appoint people or not like appoint people like refer people say na them people so we want for make them be part of the diaspora, even though they self get for vote, but una get for recommend people the people we get for win na the region, the district, na then get for recommend say well, let people so na people we don't work hard na this branch, so we recommend them for make them take part, make them participate na the diaspora election. So that's how they work now.
Okay, but that's fine. And one other question I want to ask, I know say over the past decades, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years in the existence of the APC, na selection process name the party they go by. I've witnessed few of those controversy over the past couple of years. We all go with the mandate and say, oh, they can't vote. All of a sudden, they have a consensus discussion behind the scene, and then they come with emerge. Okay, now this person and the lead, this now and deputy, this now the third deputy, second deputy, or whatever the process might be. Now it's election. What has been the change? Is it going to be now votes, or deliberately your work ethics is going to put you in a position, or still recommendation, or still that amount of bargaining get for the owner, just the voting system now to go by? You feel to say this now proper system? Because last interview we get, some of you come with a highlight, say this election was a good process because it means they select people away personally, not financially strong, but actively don't involve in the party movements where they get for pay them back something in return. So not just somebody no get money, they can't campaign with the money and win election. So if you say the election process, it go marginalize some of the one which no, we don't work publicly, we don't take up public office, or we don't get enough finance for campaign currently. You feel to say the balance?
Well, honestly speaking, we be always the gay election. Even with last executive, we chairman them, they voted. You know, when they say people and they vote, it not mean say sometimes not to everybody they vote. Like how they can vote now, so for me. And we and me company with the Aspirant, me company Aspirants there. Now the region and get for vote for we. But the general public will feel say, not to all man vote, so that they not to vote. When it comes to the last election, now the aspirants themselves, the 5 aspirants then, now then they ask for vote. But it's still a voting system. You know, so the voting system is in a different way. And the selection and / election, you get an advantage and disadvantage. The advantage where you say don't, the disadvantage where you say don't highlight. Because sometimes people are not they work for the party if they say, now just election. You know, because they go keep me money. I know they go work, I know I know waiting people and they do. Because sometimes it happens. Then when time reach for vote, then go give people their money, especially in Africa where everybody want money, and give people their money, people and go vote for them. You understand? So it gets in ups and downs. Then the election one again, sometimes people and don't work so much, they say, okay, let me pay this person back because now person way hard working. Now person way go out of his way for help people. Now person way feel say elect the party. Now person way loyal to the party. Now person way get the party at hand. Now person way get the party at the interest. So and it don't work hard physically, morally, emotionally, financially. So let me go vote for him. Let me say it gets in ups and downs, in advantage and in disadvantages, you know. But in any organization, then kind of thing and they do. But we get people always say, no, we don't forget then kind of thing, they don't forget selection, they don't forget these people and for go vote. Let me say, men, somebody come just not for come take a position na APC. Then they not sabi that person there at all and sabi me. Somebody will go say, I sabi Salma. You know, so that one day, na recommend, it don't recommend you, so because it don't say it sabi you. You understand? It don't know what you can do. While the other person, they don't sabi and one day. You know, so it be good when they do them, for make them select. But it not good back for make them overdo them. You understand? That make us say it gets in ups and downs, again, advantage and disadvantage. For me, I don't have problem with selection, I don't have problem with election and consultation, because they get for consult. If then people in the common African come do election, then go ask, who don't have this person? Una sabiam, and for consult people. So, but I don't know why some people be feel say the consultation be very, very wrong. But I tell you now, safe indoors, because waiting the court say na selection. Now the court tell we waiting for do, not so we do what we want for do. So you see.
I think all they wait for see the outcome, and we don't realize say the outcome of the election, the lower level election of Freetown is being very hectic, which is very good because it means the APC is ready. And when I say it means the APC is ready, Now, because if you having an intra-party election and it is that tense, we expect the general election for be super tense. So basically, we like to see and feel the tension of what is happening right now within the inter-party elections really happen for the APC political party in the diaspora and also in Sierra Leone. Now, one thing I have for us, I know say this now a chapter we then call the new district. Is it going to be something that is going to work and puts together all the other chapters then now like a okay, now you pretend that you have been the welfare officer, you were dealing with just London, right?
Well, sometimes I deal with just London. Other times I deal with the region as well, but mostly now be just the London side because the region then they themselves became welfare officer way and not be one for like a go over them, go tell them waiting for do them be get their own welfare officer. But sometimes when it comes to the bigger picture, like now the UK and Ireland branch, now go lead, but then they get their own welfare officers there.
Okay, so basically the chairmanship also get for be of that same kind of way. They said get their own chairman and the different chapters them, but una get for the oversee them.
Yes.
If any of them take the position. How are they able for merge now? If say for example you end up for be, I don't want to make you give me you selling points yet because I can't that one later on. But how you feel to say you go work collectively for bringing all in various different chapters there so and come and work together? Are they working together under one umbrella or under one chairperson? How is it going to work?
So how it work, as I don't explain before, all region and they all get for the under, including London, they all get for the under the districts. More or less like a constituency, then you get the district. So the district, the position where we they ask for, me and the other two comrades them. Now that position they go get for oversee like an overseers to all the one and the way they include the London chapter.
Okay, now I understand why you say now the
highest big body
position. Now I understand. So what has campaign been like so far? Are you happy with the campaign structures where you don't put in place, or are you happy with your campaign strategy so far, even though we have a more week to go for the elections?
Well, honestly speaking, I would say I been on campaign many years ago.
Okay.
When I be do a good job.
Right.
So now just like just topping up. You understand what I mean? Because I be don't work. I work so tirelessly. And once you have been left back, I can tell you, say, majority of the demonstration will don't happen against this current government, me self involved. I don't go to all them demonstration and they. I don't go report all USA for report when my people and they suffer. So not to just they get that money no more. Now physical, I don't do all that one in the. I can say, you they see me all one of me pictures then say where I use the black in the park. Now one demonstration that one day we be doing a park. But I say all the demonstration we don't happen in London, I am part and parcel of it. Some people can say me an activist, but I become a politician before I became an activist. And I became activist because of the way me people and the way they treat me people. And therefore, I say, I don't get way for do anything in Sierra Leone, but because you're in a free country, they allow you for express your anger. I express my anger that way by going to down in streets or any other side where they organize a demonstration. Myself all my placards say I am dissatisfied. I'm not happy the way they treat me people and all them thing in the. So I don't actively involve na the inside in the as well. And all that now because of the political party and the general public in Sierra Leone. Whether you be APC or you do NGC or you do SLPP, as long as you write them, they infringe on your rights, I will become an activist for help you.
All right. I know say APC is not the only party where the supporters in the glad for toxic and not beat them. But you not beat it.
Usai.
Now London no fit on any side.
No. I was chased.
Okay,
They
okay,
chase me. Yes, they don't beat
you.
me physically, but
Okay.
a chase. So now if I dey go free on self now, look like I be dey go free on before. What can I street enjoy myself now? Because I'm scared, you know. But
Okay.
I dey go because na my home, na my motherland, na my hometown. I get for go and see me people and where did it?
All right, that's fine. So now I can give you an opportunity within the next minute or so for make you tell viewers and really watch you. And again, if you're watching Sierra Leone Media Live with Head to Head 2023, and we get Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh, the only full number. We get two double barrel full names. Them very unique. I've never heard or seen that before. Where they vouch for the position of district chairman in the UK&I. So, Mrs. Bah Jalloh, I want for give you this chance for make you tell the people that really watch you right now, the people that will get for watch you later on, what make you feel say you're not the best candidate for the position for become the chairman for the district for become the district chairman in the UK&I, and if they make you the district chairman for the UK&I, what thing would be the thing that really bring come for make the districts a better place compared to what's done they happen for the past 10, 15 years down the line. So sell yourself to the viewers, people who are watching, and sell yourself to the one that will get for votes for you next week Sunday for make you the district chairman in the UK&I. So over to you.
Comrade Saul, I dey plead to una no vote because of friendship. Una no vote because of religion. Una no vote because of tribe. Una vote for somebody where una know say when una put that person there, it go can work for una. And not they can work against una. Not a person where will be a selfish person. Not a person where a job seeker. Not a person where go come where is self-centered, where all thing are me. If una vote for me, that person where I don't work as I don't explain, I don't work in all length capacity then day. I don't be a chairman, but I give una my best. I do all what I for do for make me comrades them happy. Even the one the way they back home na Sierra Leone, the one the way they other diaspora country them. I don't work with them, I don't help them, I don't support them. I'm a household name na the APC party. I've got lots of experience as from the youth wing. All them position and they why I don't tell them and say I don't work as. I don't work them side and they with me full capacity, me everything, I give everything in me na their offices then day. And I don't learn from people that we get so much experience. I don't learn from me chairman. I see how we bring people and come together. I don't learn from the elderly people. I don't learn from the veterans them. And I work with so many of them veterans. Then they know me personally. I learn so much from them. So the experience, the political experience, is there. And also, now me na the only woman. So for those of una when are feminists, I believe say una go can vote for a woman. Let the woman bring it. Let it not to change stuff. Make it can add on waiting the men then they don't they do. Waiting other chair people and they don't they do. And they plead to them now add I want can add more. And no one can undo waiting and don't do. And no one can say I mean are the best more than them. They all don't work peacefully, they all work hard, they all get the interest of the party, they don't do so much. I just want to add to the thing the way then they do. So now that make I ask una, make una vote for somebody. If una vote for me for become the chairperson of the highest, I will say the highest job in the land, una not go regret them. Because I'm not going to work with una like for say, I work with una in partnership. A partnership with Tuna, and I will get a flat organization, not to any hierarchy where you will say that because na me na the chairman, na me na the highest body, so una go get for camp. No, na a round table. We all go in a round table. We all work together. Una come with una your ideas them, with me your ideas. Then we work collaboratively because partnership working at the best. Collaborative working at the best. So I will try for bring una all come together. No una say give me una your own experience. To say na me one can get all the experience then they. But like you say, more heads are better than one. So if we all come, we work together, I believe say the APC will be a better APC. And as a very, very strong woman like me, a very strong character like me, I will able for advocate for una, the woman them, the pikin them, the young one and the elderly them, my comrades them, I will able for advocates for una. I will be a voice for una all because una don't see what I don't do. People away one job, I go able for advocate for them because I will get a direct contact with the president we get for lead and all the other ministers like how I be done they do. And I believe say me able for talk, I go able for talk for people me not supposed to always want for talk about myself. Me not supposed one other way people don't know about me. I'm very, very shy. Now that make way all the other people the people they can believe that say me not a shy person because me not a politician, you know. But I am. And people they don't call me for take their interview there. I'll be so nervous. I say, oh me, I don't like publicity and all that thing and the. I think down the line I be offend some people because I don't be do that. I am sorry, I don't be do it intentionally. I do this because I get a family member on this side. We're able for touch the right button. We're able for persuade me gently for make her come. I not do one because I disrespect to her, no far from it. I respect to her all and anybody now. I think I don't gain some confidence. Anybody now we want for interview me, I'm up for it. I go do them. You know, so me people comrades them all over the world. The one the way they Sierra Leone, the one the way they are we get for actually vote. Neneh Bah is your girl, is your friend, is your mother, is your everything. Because me na mama, me na wife, me na nurse, me na social worker, me na teacher. I am everything, and I'm able to bring all the expertise then day. Now that position there as the chairperson. People that we want for do business, we not want for work, I go able for advocate for now, for loan I go do na business. People that we want for work, we get the expertise, I go able for advocate for now. I don't do them when I be there as ordinary welfare officer. So if I get the highest job, I go able for continue for do them. So una vote for me, una not go regret them. Una no go regret them. Everybody go be happy. Everybody will get respect for people. Me na supposed to love people. Me na supposed to be friendly, approachable, accommodating. People that know me personally know the other thing and they about me, but not to everybody know that.
Very much, Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh, the double barrel full of surnames, and I wish you all the best for your upcoming election, which will be next week Sunday. But you don't touch on so many things. Them we now some of the qualities. Then where you don't talk to you get. We now some of the things that we go deliver. If at all you take the office, come next week Sunday. But mind you, most of the stuff that we don't promise say they deliver are stuff that we have to follow up with. If you get the position, it's now you say you go fair work for people. You go to line there, you will wait.
I've done it. I've done that as a welfare officer. So
we to line there you for wait. No, you see, the reason why we are doing this is now for make sure say we hold each and every aspirant accountable, because this is your pledge to the people that are going to vote for you. And back 20 years down the line, 30, 40 years down the line, we've seen politicians making so many different pledges about what they will do, what they will change, what they will effect, but we get to see nothing. And like I said earlier on before the program starts, head-to-head 2023 was put together because we want for all we own diaspora people accountable if they take up any political office. Because the decisions then when they get for go sit down panel, going down to Freetown, outside the politics they execute itself, we want for me them be honest, we want for me them be accountable to what they say, we want for make them be in the position of trust. Now make we begin for all una responsible for me, yes. So when I reach Freetown, una no say no now, una analyze our mots because of the promises that we una give to the diaspora and party membership. Because the diaspora and party membership, it affects all of us. We might not be actively involved in APC politics or in SFVP politics, but we are involved in whatever happens in the politics of Sierra Leone. So if we don't get the right people or take the right offices based on their merits, based on their credibility, based on their accountability, then we fall short, because it might be possible, say, each and every one of you guys holding up any offices in the diaspora might be fortunate to hold a ministerial position in Sierra Leone, might be fortunate to head a parastatal in Sierra Leone, might be fortunate to be a director or permanent secretary or whatever it might be in Sierra Leone. And we don't see that they don't manifest itself for the past 20 years. We don't see that don't manifest for the 10 years of the Anisukuma government. We don't see that it don't manifest itself right now for the 5 years of the Marabio government. So we don't have to forget a repeat of that. And those two political parties don't get enough diaspora representation. We ought to know better. We have the tendency to deliver, but we they go na salon, we change the diaspora mentality, and we put the blame on the Sierra Leoneans and say, now they know one for change. But we are the professionals, so-called, we are the elite, so-called, we are the ones with all the experience from the diaspora, and we need to apply none of that. So now because they ask you all of these questions, say, we go hold you accountable for some of the things that we don't make promises them for if you get the office of the chairperson in the UK&I. I know, say, during your time in office as the welfare officer, you have done a lot. Me don't testify that somebody they asked on the group say an endorsement. Yes, if you see it like an endorsement, it is, because I am not just a party to that. I have been actively involved in most of the welfare stuff that APC than they do over the past couple of years, either by merit or by accident or by default because of my professional career. So I'm not noticing any the person behind all that, but that's why I'm saying, I said that again a couple of days ago, I said that last week, that APC stand out tall when it comes to welfare for the party members then. But let's keep talking a few more things about what is happening. Now, we not say the diaspora is wide. The diaspora is bigger than just the UK&I. What's in the kind of thing and way the diaspora they do currently in terms of helping what is happening within the other AFAF issues than the party they face in Salon? What's in the diaspora role? Not specifically for this particular role which you go for, but general diaspora engagement. What has it been like?
Honestly, the diaspora, they do well. And I'm not only they talk about the APC diaspora. Whatever they happen at Sierra Leone and from the diaspora, they sell lots of money, they help with people in there. So the diaspora in general is one of the pillars of that country there, you know. And as the political party where me belong, the APC, where they do very well. I can tell you now, just recently, the diaspora as a whole don't send a huge sum for help this ongoing election in African. They always they send money. We always they come out, they go lay complain, not to just the UK no more. All the diaspora them. We know also how they meet. They lay complain. They lay complain about what thing they happen now with country. The diaspora then they do them. The diaspora then they raise funds. The diaspora then they help people them. Na Sierra Leone. The APC diaspora they do extremely well. And when we go for it on the last election, I think at that time they begin to see we like a good force, because when we go, the UK go with their own small money, all the other diaspora, even the one that we come out, Guinea, Liberia, Gambia, they all go. We stay all in the diaspora, we put we money together. Say this time around, we are not going as individual, we're going as a force, we're going as a diaspora. So when we do that, the people in our town will get respect for we, them we will know say yes, we work collaboratively. So now that we be do 2018, and that we intend for do back, and we get beaucoup talents them na the diaspora. Plenty, we get nurses, we get lawyers, we get doctors, and then they help back behind the scene. So not to just the political side no more. People anyway they send medicine them, people anyway they send money, people anyway they send food. The diaspora is helping, especially the APC diaspora. Now a force for reckon with.
I know that's for sure. But in the meantime, lastly, if Femi were able to come on and ask any questions towards you directly.
Okay.
But apart from that, I think I know we don't exhaust the interview. No, I haven't, because I still get for drag you in a few more areas then. But in the meantime, whilst I give some quick submission, they see whether Femi go on for come out and ask you a few questions. I know say the UK getting your own kind of issues then around politics, and then obviously, of course, the APC parties have get their own inter-party politics where don't they happen for the past couple of years or decades. I know say there has been a lot of discussions on and off records, behind the scene, in front of the scene. What in the party don't they like when you guys have been in opposition now for the past 4 years? What is it like? Have you been working collectively together for come back into power? What's in the stuff they will like the party don't they do within the diaspora for make sure so come back into power this 2023 in June?
Before I answer that question, I want to say something way pertaining to my office. Yeah, when we lost the 2018 election, we were all disgruntled. We are all angry. Everybody, and display in anger in a new way. It's a be for display. Some people and decide to say no, me, I'm not interested again. I just to go sit down now. But the welfare office, I can tell you now, but the only office we stand tall. We say no. We not go call for the party like this. We go walk back. We go do all the way till we be done they do. Opposition, not forever. You know, people like they feel say 5 years now forever and ever. 5 years done. When they come back for sure, the APC party will come back now power. But I can tell you, proudly tell you, say, my office, the welfare office and the welfare team work very hard for make the party not die. If the party team up like how it team up, so the branch team up like how it team up, so the welfare team, the welfare officer and in team, and all the outside force, the way they support the welfare, make the party day like how we did. So many people go attest to that, say that is what the welfare officer be done they do, and in team and all the people the way they support the welfare officer, you know. But when it comes to the when the welfare don't try all in best, people and begin come back say no, people and the way when are the oxygen for the branch, people and be there way this going to say then they go, but when they insist say we not be go. Now that time we begin work hard. Because now that time the welfare issue then begin come, you know. Now that time we begin get them terrible welfare issues then. You know, they want the way they outside me, bring me to what they say, they go na court, they go na police, they go na hospital, all them places then. So people and say we do other people and join. You know, other people and begin come like the organizing team, then the all the other team them na the branch themselves begin come. We branch strong like how it's strong. So you understand the secretariat, the chairman say come, he say, well, do you allow people are not vex? So give a word of reconciliation, talk to we all come back together. Yes, we get way ups and down because not politics, not to church, not to mock. So obviously we get for the get we disagreement, but we always agree for disagree for agree. We always do them thing and when our politics because we all come on a different home, different background and all them thing and but we don't come back together as a full force and we are ready for go take the country, you know, and we organization I also the APC UK and Ireland but don't work tireless and at the pivotal like I tell anybody America if you watch we years we know say una big in terms of number, but when it comes to the APC, the UK and Ireland branch I first for reckon with, you know, we do everything in we own way, in we own style, and we lead others follows. So we chairman and team and other people they don't work tirelessly with the diaspora, then get their meeting, then get it all regularly. So they don't work good and then continue for work we make we able to get representative. I can tell you we get 2 representative na Sierra Leone where they cover the diaspora and then people in UK then come out, you know. And the people in Africa, I don't go say they don't respect other countries them more, but they get high respect for us. For the UK and Ireland branch, and I believe where we come together peacefully, either win, either lose, because now one person get for win, not to do or die. Where the person win, we all come together, then people and they go respect we more than how them they respect way before.
Bah Jalloh, I believe say that submission was good on points, and I believe say definitely it's politics, like you clearly say. Politics getting ups and down. I make me and I'm for them politics because me ups and down, out of being calm down. Up someone in me day. And then they calm down also when I get ups and down. That's why I say to myself, Sabotin, Now, Skype politics, we need to calm down. But I clearly understand what you've just said. And I like the idea, say, is oneness, is bringing the party together, whether you win or lose, at least now we'll come back together and form a formidable force for go back and win the June 24 general election where they happen at Freetown. But I want to say, if you're just watching us, you're watching Head to Head 2023 on the Sierra Leone media platform. We're on Facebook and YouTube. But unfortunately today, I need to engage too much on YouTube and Facebook because I am hosting, and Mrs. Bah Jalloh mentioned one thing why she took this interview. And the reason why, now because of the fact, say, we Fulaman King, Koto Muhammadu Jumoba, my sister, and I'm big sister. So I deliberately took him off this particular interview because of conflict of interest. Just like we will say, we don't have fun, like we bring can we own family them. After we don't persuade them for do the interview, and then we can't sit them back and talk to them. No, we not do that. But you know what I mean, say we Kotojuma na in family, it make them any different. So no, we're still going by the rules, we're still going by the structures, we're still going by everything that we're supposed to go through with Mrs. Bah Jalloh. But I want to say, if you're watching me, you're watching Head to Head on the Sierra Leone Media Platform 2023. We'll bring Canto now just for the reason of politics, because it's now politics year na salon. So, Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh, we want for aspire for the district chairman in the UK&I. What will be the final message to the viewers out there, for tell them once more, or convince them, or make them able to give them votes come next week Sunday, not this Sunday, but next week Sunday. Over to you.
Transparency and accountability is my middle name. Whatever I do, I am transparent as a pure clean water, and I give accounts. If una vote me in, I will make sure say we contribution, the money the way we raise. Every year, every 6 months, I will call my executive members them and update them on with financial thing the way we don't do, the money that we don't come in. And every year, I will make sure say the general membership will know waiting they don't put na the accounts. I will show them, make themselves come, we discuss. As I say, I'm not going to work in that hierarchy position. Now, a flat where the general membership will be there, we will get the highest power than the executive, because by the highest body, the general membership. I will make sure that I involve them in anything where main office go they do. We go to discuss, we go to interact. Why I say my middle name na transparency and accountability, everybody see where I raise fund for people it is all over the world. It then all the other party forums then. Almost you put your name, the time and everything at the put on, but at the secret and consent. Because not to everybody sometimes want make a name publish. But if you know only your name publish, when they come to agreement, now you they tell me say put that initial day. So I will not say na me money, na me own money you they talk. So then they don't be waiting. I don't do all this year. Now the UK and Ireland branch. Money they outside, everybody able to see, be very transparent, and I be accountable to the people that way they give them money. Say, now this money we don't raise, would they carry and go this day? Ask them when and how we for do them. So now that thing they I be always don't do now the party, and I will always do them. I will make sure say every member being respected. We respect everybody, no matter your position or your status na the party, you will be respected, you will get involved actively, like how the executive they involved. Any information you get you want for share, I will give you an audience for make you share.
Much Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh for that submission. But you go for aspire for the position of district chairman in the UK&I. Good luck and well done, and wish you all the best for that election the next week Sunday. And we hope to the people we don't talk to this evening will understand your concepts, will believe in your concepts, and then go follow the trend of all the successful things that we don't do within the party structures from your youth days right up to the time where you will be the outgoing welfare officer for the APC UK&I branch. So we wish you all the best, and we hope say you will become successful. And if you do become successful, don't forget your pledges and everything that you have said that you will do if you attain the office. But definitely, we'll hold you accountable to that when the time comes, and we'll not go out for hold you accountable. And we believe in some of the things that we don't do already in the past. Like I say, it's not an endorsement, but if you say I'm like an endorsement, fine. This particular woman that been the welfare officer, I don't talk about APC welfare all this time, on all the other aspirants they don't get on this platform, because I know for sure, say APC don't deliver one of the best welfare in terms of political parties in the UK. That's now what Asabi, and now they say. So thank you very much once more, Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh, for the district chairman UK&I. And I will wish you all the best, and definitely we will come back to you anytime from now. But I want to say thank you to the viewers them, and thank you for everybody who on the watch me on YouTube and Facebook. Like I said, unfortunately, I won't be able to go online and chat with the Facebookers and YouTubers. But thank you for watching, and thank you for your comments, and thank you again for joining us tonight. Definitely, we'll be having 1 or 2 more interviews with another aspirants, which will happen next week, the earliest. And this Sunday, we have a World Cancer Day, where we get a program on the health show where they happen by 5 p.m. UK time. So you can join us on Sunday. And also, we might have a double show on Sunday, because we might have a surprise guest for you guys. And that surprise guest is going to be one of the biggest surprises we put together as a Sierra Leone media team. So don't forget about that. Sunday is going to be a very important day for you, because we get the World Cancer Day, where the health show by Mrs. Jalloh is going to be hosted here, and that event kicks off at 5 UK time. So if you're going to be joining us, join us. You might have a long marathon show, because we might have another show maybe around 8:39, and then we can take it all the way down to our normal schedule hours. It might not be comfortable for some people, but you might not want to miss that, because it's going to be a very, not just interesting, but a very important show, because you might not have an opportunity to witness a show like that again, maybe for another couple of months or maybe for another couple of years. So don't miss Sunday's show. It's going to be very important. But I want to say thank you to the engineers, Mr. Femi Pama, and thank you to Juma Ba. We're not there with me tonight based on the fact that conflict of interest, and I deliberately said you're not going to be part of this show tonight. And thank you once more, Madam Salma, Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh, for joining us for tonight's program. And I want to say thank you all. Have a blessed weekend, and we see you hopefully on Sunday for another edition of possibly how they go inside the Republic. We get all thing, but for sure we get the World Cancer Day. So watch out for those 2 events on Sunday. From me and the Sierra Leone media team in the UK, Mina T-Boy, I will say to you, good night and have a blessed weekend. Bye.
Now who's term this? Yes, this na term for all Salon people and them party them. Sierra Leone Media will be bringing you a variety of programs ranging from documentaries to discussions, interviews, news, views, sports, and entertainment. Our programs will contain matters on development, governance, the economy, and issues that are of importance to Sierra Leone. So, no left BNO, because we get Bebe program then like Salon discussion, meets the ministers, the president's hour, and the Gladi program, Look Me, I Look You. All this they start soon na www.serragemmedia.org. Now who's term these?
Somebody.
Hello, am I back on, Mr. Palmer? Yes or no?
Tibo, yes, you're alive.
Hi, hello, welcome once more back again. I did say bye and see you on Sunday for another edition of How They Go Inside the Republic. But guess what? I think I want Mrs. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh to say goodbye and thank you to the people who have been watching and for all their comments. Over to you, Mrs. Bah Jalloh.
Hello, viewers. I want to tell una plenty thank you for the time where una give me for can listen to wetin I get for say. Una left all una busy schedule for can listen to me. I appreciate them. I say thank you to all the comrades them, all the viewers them, and all my team. Una thank you very much. God bless una all. Allah bless una all. And I want to tell the viewer they say, my flyer go come out just now. My name go there on top with me team members then. So anytime you see my name, any flyer where you see me there on top, that's not my team. Una way they support me, that them people and they I want for make una vote for so that una will able to get me for work for una. Because I dey come for can work for una, for can support una, not for can lead una, and for can work for una, for give una me service, more service. Thank you very much. God bless una all. And to all the women them, I want make una come vote, let una come not only for vote, let una self come participate because evidence don't show say where women then they actively in politics, life easier for the woman them, the man them, and the pikin them when then they actively for make a decision. They make very good decision we go benefit everybody. So thank you. I appreciate una all. God bless una. Bye. And to my husband, I believe say you dey watch. Thank you very much, Mr. Jalloh. Let God bless you for the support where you give me behind the scene. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my king. God bless you.
Mr. Salma Neneh Bah Jalloh. I can't forget the Jalloh name, but it looks like for that Jalloh name, I don't forget something anymore. Then I mean, we make that right now. So definitely, I want to apologize once more to viewers and maybe don't already log out and say thank you to those who are still logged on. And that was a surprise. Yes, I bring them back again just for telling us say we always want to get things done properly. That is why we're always making sure that somebody behind the scene. Well, let it just we begin no more. But thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, Mrs. Salma, for that quick thank you to the viewers and we don't watch you for all this time waiting on the online and the comment they will not make and all the support we don't get for you. So thank you once more, viewers, and until Sunday, I want to say again for the second time, good night and have a wonderful weekend. Bye.
When I was
Level